Oh, now we are live. So good morning, YouTube. We are here for another English immersion. My name is Camila. I'm going to be the host from this conversation. I am here with special people, Lucas Brizola, Bruna, Andrea, Wanda, and Lucas Correa. Every time I see some Lucas in the immersion,
Yeah,
right?
you're together every time.
Yes. So, guys, before we start, just a short explanation about what is Talk and Talk, what we are doing here. This is a class. What is Talk and Talk? So, for those who don't know, Talk and Talk it's a language conversation platform. And here you can find the conversations in English, Spanish, French, Italian, and now we have German. So, if you want to know or to practice this different language, you can enjoy the platform. And I'm not a teacher, just to explain, just advice here that I'm not a teacher. I am a student as you, and I am here with the same goals. I'm here to practice my English and to develop and to learn new words, new structure. And here it's a safe place. You don't need to worry about mistakes or judgment. You can just enjoy and have a great conversation. Okay, guys? As we are here in six, I think I will split the rooms just to make the conversation flows better. Okay, just not wait the others, everyone answer the question. So I'm gonna split us in two rooms. And before the end, I will call you everyone here back in the main room. Oh, there is another one. Just a second. Now I really need to split us because we are in seven. Hello, Catherine. Good morning.
Hello, guys. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to see you here. Everything fine?
Yeah, good to see you too, and Andrea, and all of you.
Good to see you here. I put the questions again for you in the chat, okay? I gonna split us into rooms, guys. I was said before, and if you have some problems in the other room, that's a button below. I think it's ask for help, and you can call me there. And 10 minutes before the end, I call everyone here in the main room just to know how was the conversation. I always try to bring some extra vocabulary to help us and to, of course, to learn a different words. So let me split us in different rooms. Just a second. Oh, gosh, yeah. Mhm. Okay. Guys, if you receive, I don't think we send the invitation right now. I think Zoom doesn't end, but if you receive an invitation, please accept it, and I will talk with you. Let me change something here. 10 minutes before the end, okay? See you soon. Enjoy this conversation, and let's try to have a great conversation, guys. Here with me, I have Brizola and Bruna. Guys, let's start with self-presentation. Bruna, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi guys, I'm Bruna. I'm 31 years old. I'm from Rio, and in my spare time, I love go jogging, have this contact with nature. So I'm a voracious reader. So I'm reading is definitely my cup of tea. I also like to listen, reading, and listen a lot of stuff in English too, and to improve my abilities. And my aim in Talk is exchange ideas with you guys and level up my abilities, especially my speaking abilities in English.
Wow, great, great. What are you doing currently, Bruna? What are you reading? Sorry.
I'm trying to read an Irish book. I comment this book in the other immersion too, and the title is No Strangers Here. It's like a policial book, and
Mm-hmm.
have some kind of emotional issues too because one of the characters has dementia. So it's a mix of these things, but Irish is really different. Like I said, for the other hosts too, it's really different for the British book, English book. These
Mm-hmm.
terms, this slang is kind of different. It's a little difficult in the beginning, so you pick up somehow.
Okay. You are reading this book in English.
Yeah, yeah. Try to read in English.
Wow.
I read this, and in the beginning, I'm reading, and I mark this word that I don't know, so I can search in the Cambridge dictionary in English to try to assimilate and thesaurus. I think to know the synonyms. But now I'm trying to read. I've been reading, and in the end,
Mhm.
I'll go back to the words that I don't know and that I mark during the reading and try to understand in the context.
Great, great. It's excellent, I guess, when we are reading something in English, right? Because we can learn the word and the context together, right? It's good. It's good. Good.
It's more easy to assimilate when you like you enjoy
Yeah.
the story of the book.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Thank you, Bruna. Thank you for coming. And how about you, Brizola? Could you please introduce yourself?
Of course. I am Lucas Brizola. I am 28 years old. I live in the countryside of São Paulo in Sorocaba, and I'm single. My hobbies are reading, watching movies and series, sitting at park and observing natural, uh, like to leaves falling, to movement of the wind, and the birds flying. For me, it's a way to relax, especially on more stressful days, as well as traveling, and I can and I have the money. I will be working in recruitment and selection for over 10 years of choice 10 years 7 here exclusively in recruitment and selection of the technology professional or a tech recruiter as they are called. I have a degree in logistics and administration as well a post-degree in finances and logistics. My goal now is to become fluent by 2025, and advantage of two opportunities that I am opportunity missing out on due to my lack of English. I've been on Talking Talk since the end of January, going it from to zero to fluence. That's it.
Great, great. Good point. Good point. And what are you thinking, Brizola? But I can say Lucas because the other Lucas in the other room. Okay. What do you think about your English since the end of January and right now? Like 1 month, okay? Do you think it's okay? Do you think you can improve? What do you think about the improvement?
Quando eu iniciei no dia 10 oficialmente para estudar inglês, eu não sabia nada. Hoje, assim, deu um avanço muito significativo para mim. Por
Oh,
exemplo,
great.
eu estou falando cada dia menos travado, eu estou começando a entender não exatamente o que a pessoa está falando, mas o contexto em si. Na imersão anterior, eu consegui responder uma pergunta que o host fez além do planner. Enfim, está tendo um resultado assim muito excelente em pouquíssimo tempo. Não tem nenhum mês oficialmente que eu estou estudando inglês, está tendo um resultado assim extraordinário.
Good, good, good to know about it. So, guys, about me, I think you know me, but I would like to say again, my name is Camila. I am 40. I live in São Paulo, in the capital, in the Tatuapé neighborhood. I don't know if you have heard about it. I work as an accountant in an energy company, and I've been here in Talk and Talk since April 24. I discovered Talk and Talk through LinkedIn. And since then, I am here to practice my English skills. I know a little bit about Spanish. I studied when I was a teenager, but my main focus this year and the last year, it's about improve my English and to be in touch with the language. I think it's really important. Last week, or maybe this week, I was without in practice here in the immersion for 3 days. I was doing other things. I was traveling, and when I come back on Friday, I was like, oh my gosh, my English is like just pop out something that just vanish in my mind. So I guess if we don't practice, we forgot the words. So I think it's important to be here as Brizola is doing. I think you are making going relaxing with your English and you are just just speak. So we don't need to worry, guys. Let's try to have a great conversation. Don't feel afraid about judgment or mistakes. We are here just to relax and speak in English, okay? I put the meaning of rapport in the chat, but I would like to listen in your own words, okay? Brizola, question number 2. Can you read and answer, please?
Yeah. What is your understand of report, reports, não sei se é assim que pronuncia, and you can when it has been established in a relationship. I don't know if I understand toward the report, but in my opinion, rapport is the sense of trust, understanding, connection between people. It is established when both parties for comfortable communication flows naturally and there is mutual respect. Signals include open body language, active participation, and easy conversation. That's it.
Good. Have you heard about this before, Lucas, or not?
Se puder falar em português a
Você já
pergunta?
tinha ouvido sobre... Não? Oh,
Não,
great.
não, primeira vez.
Good to know about it. Thank you, Brizola. And how about you, Bruna? Question number 2, okay?
I would say rapport is try to establish connection with someone, but from my perspective, it's like sometimes a shallow connection because you try to imitate the other person. I don't know if you guys heard of it, but when some people teach you about the interviews, how to talk with the interviewer, they said that you need to establish a rapport when you stand and when you sit, when you accept something that the interview offered to you, or when you shake hands with the interview, you need to shake a firm hands or not too firm, or these details, or not to put your hands in the put your hands in the I forgot the specific word, but it's like you need you to do something for the interview, had this connection with you, and talk about maybe something that you see it's like for example, when you see something in the interviewer, you need to know the core values of this industry that you try to get this job. So if the industry says something about we are a eco-friendly industry, and our approach it's based on the I don't know sustainability, this kind of things, you need to give an example for the interview about research that you engage in the research that you join in the sustainable way, and something like that, because you establish some points of connection, and this draw the attention of the interview and level up your your answers, and it's more likely you get this job. But from my perspective, it's not quite a deep relationship. It's like a shallow relationship. You need to establish this connection because you try to get this job, and it's okay. Now we do that when you talk to the clients, when you talk to the our colleagues in the workplace. But sometimes it seems to me to get something, to take maybe take an advantage. It's good, it's beneficial, but it's take an advantage for something, for achieve something. It's not like a really deep connection. I really need to connect with this person. It's interesting me in general.
Okay, I understand your point. Maybe I guess we have a different perspective of rapport. Like as you said, in a job interview, I can fake. I'm gonna use this word, but it's not true. I'm gonna try to be in a good relation with the others, just to create a bridge in our conversation, I guess. And I think we can create a rapport with our neighborhoods. We create a rapport here, maybe in the immersion. We can create a rapport in your job routine with some your partners. So I guess a rapport is a way to communicate with the others in different perspective. Like if Lucas like to read manga, for example, I can try to create a rapport with him just to talk about the mangas, what we can, I don't know, change about the experience. So I guess is a way, I can say a technique maybe, to communicate with the others in different perspective. Yeah, this is my opinion. I think I get your point, Bruna. Maybe the coach help us to get some advanced using our report, right? So I totally agree with you. Maybe we can use for bad in situations sometimes. But
It's
let's move
like
on. Good.
I think it's marketing use it a lot to rapport. I don't know, to try
Yeah.
to connect with the I forgot to go blank with the words, but try to connect with the people that buy these products.
Yes,
So
yes.
you need to put something in this product to draw the attention. You need to connect with these people, with the public, with the community.
Yes, I was reading something last week about cars. The people who sells cars, they are not interested in talking about the characteristic from the car. They speaking about this makes you brave. This car makes you strong. This is not about the car. This is about your emotions. So I think they are
Um,
um I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like they are playing with
yeah,
your
yeah,
emotion.
totally.
This is totally different. So if I want to sell something for you guys, I would say, Bruna, these cars, it's make you fancy. This makes you pretty. And this makes you, oh my gosh, I want to be pretty. But you are not talking about the characteristic from the car, right? This is a different perspective. And they are playing with our emotion, I guess. So this is a
I
go
don't
ahead,
know
go ahead, Bruno.
if you guys heard of sorry, I don't know
No,
if
no.
you guys heard of it, but hashtag treinamentos, né, related to the Excel, this program has some in the past advertised something about these emotions, these tier emotions,
Mm,
and they talk about not to say something for the public related to the rational thinking, but
mm,
related to the emotional. And I don't remember the specific phrase that they use, but it's something like to this to touch the public. So you see this in the other areas too, for example, in the makeup, in the cosmetics
mm-hmm,
industry. And people, you see people, we have the makeup artist, and this makeup artist has knowledge about, I don't know how to say it in English, visagismo.
mm-hmm,
So you need to understand the shapes of the face. You need to understand the eyes, the shape of the eyes, and this combination, because every single person transmits something about your own image for
okay.
someone. Something, your shape of your face transmits something, transmits strong. You are a strong woman, or you are I don't know, a sensible woman. So,
Mm-hmm,
and this you need to know this in the media area, because you can use this for to choose some actress. I need this actress to be a strong woman. So
mm-hmm,
she transmits this to the public, have this rapport to the public because of the shape of their face, the cut of the hair. So I put she in this position, in this cast, in this I think this case should be a strong woman, like Wonder Woman, for example, or
Yeah, yeah.
something like that. You need to know this kind of things to connect with the public in all kind of areas in the media too.
Yes, I totally agree. I think I understand your points. Like you put some influential people there to make to help to create a connection, maybe. Good, good point, Bruna. Thank you very much.
Camila,
Go ahead, Brizola.
just to know if I understood the question, did you what I said make sense? I was a little confused in understanding the word rapport. Let's listen to your answers.
Sorry, I don't understand. If you want to say in Portuguese, go ahead.
Tá. Só para entender
Mm-hmm.
o que eu respondi fez sentido, é que eu fiquei um pouco
Yes,
confuso em entender
yes.
a palavra ouvindo suas respostas.
No, no, no. We have a lot of meanings about rapport because we can use rapport in a relationship. We can use rapport in a, I don't know, in a class. If you are studying with someone, the teacher can use a rapport to talk with the students. So it's totally correct. Do not worry. I put the meaning here, guys. Just a short explanation about rapport refers to building a connection or harmony with someone often through trust, empathy, and mutual understanding. So it's like we can use this in a general way, okay? And the companies use it a lot about the rapport because helps you to talk with your customers. So it's good to the company, okay? Let's move on. Brizola, question number 3. Do you want to read an answer?
Yeah, of course. You you do shared experience, influence, or ability to connect it with others. For me, shared experience creates common ground, which helps foster trust and empathy. They provide a basis for understand the author's perspective, and the after lead to strong, more genuine connections through mutual memories or talent. That's it.
Good. So when you are talking with someone for the first time, you shared some examples of your life to create a connection. This happens to you?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, good, good, good. I think it's normal, right? I think it happens a lot. Good, good. And how about you, Bruna? About this question number 3.
Um, I try to for example, when I see some colleagues struggle with a situation that I'd been through in the past, I try
Okay.
to talk a lot about this situation. Try to I I forgot the word, but like advise
Mm-hmm.
someone about and exchange ideas, exchange experience, or even rethink the actions that I made in the past. So when you share this experience, or you try to connect with someone, you even rethink your actions and try to develop new abilities, new skills, and maybe do something in the different way in the future. I think is a lot of fostering this knowledge. It's a lot of beneficial for both that share this experience, even in the workplace or in the professional life or in the personal life too. Some friends that struggle with a situation and you try to help, and sometimes you help yourself too. You help your mind, you clarify something in your mind, and I think it's really beneficial these both ways.
Yes, I understand you. Maybe when you are someone is, I don't know, passing for a bad moment in life, and then you can share an example, a personal example of your life, and then show from the other that's possible to go through this situation. Like, I think I get it. This is your point, right, Bruna?
Exactly.
Oh, perfect. Do you think, Bruna, this is a good way to create a trusted relationship when you share something personal for yourself from to the others, or not? Do you think it's like a fake situation, like you said in the other question, or no, this is totally acceptable?
Mhm. I would say depends the other person, it depends of the environment.
Okay.
Sometimes no. In general, I don't agree to share much about your personal life or personal
Mm-hmm.
struggles in the workplace. You
Mm-hmm.
can maybe you can keep with you and share with a friend that you trust much. It's even difficult to trust nowadays, but someone that you know your life long. But sorry,
No,
but
that's
in the
okay.
workplace you need to choose something that you're gonna say, because I don't know. People try to take advantage sometimes. People maybe use something, and maybe it's wise to keep with you or even share something about a situation, but a specific situation, or something about a struggle in a professional way,
Mm.
and try to be more transparent, more honest as you can be, because it in the I'm gonna say in the professional way, when you try to talk to the clients, you need to connect with these clients. You need to be real with these clients, but sometimes you need to I don't know, it's not a fake, but build this rapport to get something to close the deal. And maybe you don't have this time to know each other, to follow to touch base with this client so much. You have a amount of time, and you need to know about them and offer something in the service for this client to attend his needs or her needs. And sounds fake sometimes, but I think it's like I we are humans. You connect with the other all the time. Some connections, some
Yeah.
bonds are shallow because we share something, but it's not like you are my friend. You are a person that I really count of. You are my colleague. I need you. You need me. We try to get something for this job. We need to try to get this thing done. But in the personal life, I think it's more profound. It's more deep, this connection with my friends, with my parents, with my family. Maybe I try to put some boundaries in this, some limits in the
Yes.
professional way of a rapport, and the personal life in the rapport, in the professional way with the interviews, with the colleagues. I'm a real Bruna. I'm a transparent, but some in my personal life I keep with me and try to establish rapport with my deep connections, my family, my trust friends. I don't know if it makes sense.
No, I
It's
totally
if
agree.
confused, but I try to be myself, but establish some limits and establish some specific rapports in the different areas of my life. I don't know if it makes sense.
No, I totally agree. I guess we don't need rapport. It's a way to speak with different environment. Maybe you can create a rapport in your job environment, your friendship, your parents. Maybe I guess we can use this for different perspective. I totally agree with you, Bruna. Do you want to say something, Brizola, or we can go for another question?
Yeah. What role does vulnerability play in building meaningful connections. Vulnerability fosters authenticity and trust. When we share personal experience, challenging our feelings, it encourages others to do the same, building the connections and the making conversations more genuine and re- relacionáveis. Não sei se eu falei certa a palavra.
Or do you have some problems to show vulnerability or not? For you, it's
Sim,
like do you feel bad when you show this or not? For you, that's okay.
tá. Poderia falar em português essa pergunta?
Sim, se você tem algum problema de demonstrar vulnerabilidade ou para você não, é tudo tranquilo. Eu mostro mesmo quando eu estou vulnerável numa situação. Você tenta disfarçar. What do you think this?
Tudo depende do momento da ação, né? Principalmente, por exemplo, se for um local onde tem pessoas, vamos usar esse termo, mal intencionadas, se saberem algo nesse sentido, pode ser que ataquem. Tudo depende do local, se eu conheço, se eu tenho a confiança para expor.
Great, great. It's important to know the others, right? If they deserve our vulnerability. Good point. And you, Bruna, do you have some problems with vulnerability or not? For you, that's okay.
I have, but like I said before, and like Lucas said, depends the environment, depends the
Mhm,
moment, and depends the person when you're talking to. Because some person you need to be pay really attention what are you gonna say,
okay.
and show too much vulnerability. I don't know if it's okay. I'm not again. I'm gonna say in the professional way, but I don't know if it's okay show vulnerability in the workplace because it's
Mhm,
depends of the way of this industry, this focus on this in these emotional issues. Depends of this environment to deal with tackle with these issues, emotional issues. Sometimes it's okay. The colleagues help each other and try to help with someone with this vulnerability, show this vulnerability. But
mhm,
sometimes it seems that this person is not strong, that they really must be for this position, for this job. For example, if you are a management, you show too much vulnerability. Maybe your colleagues have this image of you that you're not strong enough, you're not a leader enough in this position. Maybe you're not able, you're not skilled enough for this job, for this position. I would say depends. If you show vulnerability with your parents, you trust so much, it's
mhm,
okay. With your family, depends too. What kind of family, what relative you show this vulnerability. In general, to sum up, I would say depends the person, depends the situation, depends the moment. For example, in the interview, you show too much vulnerability. It's okay to show this vulnerability when talk about the mistakes that you made and you improve and you develop in somehow you made in the end. And it's okay when they talk about the um, emotional skills, the I don't know, the weaknesses. It's okay, but but when you talk too much, you focus too much in this show, this vulnerability, like you talk with a, a professional. I think it's psychological.
mhm,
I forgot the professional the in this emotional area. I think it's psychological. I don't know, but when you show too much in the interview, it's maybe it's maybe you don't get this job. When I'm trying to get across, it's you need to weigh up. You need to evaluate the situation and see if you need to, in this moment, share too much or keep it with you.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I guess it's like it's something that we need to think. Who deserves our vulnerability? Like, I guess our friends, maybe it's depend of the friend, the friendship. It's depend of everything, I guess. I agree with you. In a job environment or in a job interview, I don't think it's so good, so positive to show vulnerability. But I guess in another perspective, I'm going to ask you guys, do you think this helps vulnerability? To show vulnerability helps you to create a good relationship with the others, besides the job environment in general, in your friends, in your um, relatives relationship. What do you think? This helps you to show vulnerability, to create a good relationship? What do you think, Lucas? Do you understand? If you need, I can talk. I can try to say again in English.
Sorry, não
Você
compreendi.
acha que mostrar vulnerabilidade, não só no ambiente profissional, você acha que mostrar vulnerabilidade ajuda a criar uma boa relação com os amigos, com os parentes, às vezes com os familiares? Você acha que a vulnerabilidade ajuda você a criar boas conexões? Mostrar vulnerabilidade?
Com certeza não. Com certeza não.
Yeah.
Eu acredito que o que causa aí uma boa conexão seria a sua forma de comunicação, a forma como você transmite uma comunicação. Porque vulnerabilidade é algo assim muito sensível, né? Não é todo mundo que tem a necessidade de ouvir, porque, afinal de contas, por mais que seja uma amiga, uma colega, um parente, nunca se sabe o que que ela pode fazer com a informação. Sou um pouco caótico, né? Metódico nesse sentido, ou um pouco doido nesse sentido, tá?
Okay, no problem, no problem, no problem. I think it's like we have to really believe in the others, right? Really trust in the others before we try to share something that make us vulnerable, I guess. There is a phrase I'm gonna say in Portuguese, não sangre em tanque de tubarões. I love this quote because help me a lot to understand which environment I want to share my personal things, right? So I love this phrase. Let's move on. Bruna, do you want to choose another question? Or
Let
if
me
you want to
see.
go in a road, up to you. You decide if you want to choose another one.
Are we in the five? Yeah.
We are in the question number, we are in a question number 4, I guess. Vulnerability, number 4.
You can go to the number five, I think.
Number 5. Do you want to read an answer, please, Bruna? Go ahead.
How do you adapt your communication style when speak to a different audience? It's tough. When you
What do you do, Bruna, for a living? What do you do?
I'm a chemistry,
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
sometimes I speak in the technical way, so technical,
Mhm.
and the client is not in the field, in the chemistry field, or the client is in the chemistry field, but he's not or she's not a chemistry. It's like a commercial area marketing, and I need to reshape something. I need to change some terms. I need to literally put in someone's shoes to try to communicate, to try to connect with this person. And I think exactly this. You need to be more empathetic. You need to be more pay attention to the details to in related to see if your communication is assertive, if you
Mhm.
communication clearly, if you draw the attention of the public. Where is your public? Your public is in general chemistry, pharmaceuticals, or is a general public. It's a public that have no that haven't no they have no knowledge in this area, and you need to level up or change something in your presentation. It's more like think in the others, think about your public, think about the others, and you try to tailor this presentation to this to aim something, to aim this connection with the public. You need to we really need to know your public.
Good, good. Maybe if we need to understand the other's way to I don't know, to live, to the words that you will choose to use, right? I guess this is totally important to create a better communication, a clear communication, I believe. Good
Yeah,
point, good point. The end, I guess this depends. Every time that you need to try to find someone to speak, you don't need to speak like an audience, but even in a relationship, you need to know how to speak with them. Like it's different, right? Totally agree, Bruna. And you, Brizola, what do you think this about this question about communication?
Yeah, for me, I adjust my tone, language, and the approach, abordagem, não sei se eu falei
Mhm.
correto,
Yeah,
based on the audience's level of knowledge, cultural background, and interests. For technical audiences, I focus on precision and detail. For now technical groups, I prioritize clarity and real life examples to ensure understanding. That's it.
great. Do you work with HR, right, Lucas?
Se puder falar em português a pergunta?
Você trabalha com recursos humanos, né?
Isso, recruitment selections.
So I guess in your case, rapport is totally important because you need to know how to communicate with the others, right? In a recruitment, like you need to read a people like a book. You don't know what I mean? When you read someone and you try to read this person like a book, you can see the signals. I think it's important in your professional way, a rapport, right?
Right. Principalmente, essa parte eu vou falar em português, tá? Principalmente o tom que você fala pro candidato, para a pessoa, pode acarretar em problemas graves psicológicos, como, por exemplo, ansiedade excessiva, estresse, até mesmo depressão, dependendo do caso. Por isso que eu ajusto meu tom em todos os momentos.
Okay, so in your case, I will try to say in English, okay? Very slow. In your case, communication, it's really important about the audience, like the person who is going to have an interview, right? In your case, it's totally important to communicate properly with the people, right? In the interview, you need to I don't know, set your bound, your ways to speak, your level, your voice, maybe, right? You need to be friendly. Oh, good.
Exactly.
So in your case, rapport is almost a tool. You know what is tool to work? It's like a ferramenta de trabalho, rapport.
Exato.
Good to know about it. Good to know. And I guess we do this, create a rapport sometimes, and we don't realize that we are trying to make a good conversation. Just happens, right? Just goes, and it's good to know about it. I'm gonna ask you something, Brizola. This is not here in the questions, okay? Which are the challenges you face in your daily routine when you try to create a rapport with someone? Quais são os desafios que você enfrenta no seu dia a dia para criar um rapport with the others?
Os desafios, eu
É.
acredito que seria é, a ansiedade das pessoas. Por quê?
Uhum.
Porque quando eu chamo a pessoa para apresentar a oportunidade e a demanda, eu preciso explicar todo o conceito da oportunidade para que ela saia 100% com a informação. Mas,
Uhum.
porém, com a ansiedade, talvez o nervosismo, talvez o desespero por estar buscando uma recolocação, a pessoa acaba atropelando, acaba sendo assim um tanto grosseiro, um tanto ríspido, daí, infelizmente, com essas ações, por mais que explique depois, a pessoa acaba não seguindo, né? Porque assim, pode ter um
Uhum.
perfil perfeitamente, mas a parte comportamental, o report, acaba não sendo satisfatório, sabe?
Good, good, good point. I think it's difficult to
Yeah.
deal with that. I guess it's difficult. And you, Bruna, do you have some problems in your daily routine to communicate or to create a rapport? I know you said about technical words that you use, but what do you think? Not you can say about in different perspective of like a friend relationship, parents, job. What do you think? Do you think it's difficult to find good communication to talk to the others or not? For you, that's okay. It's easy. You can handle with that.
It's not a hard science, but it's difficult sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
When you, even in your personal life, when you talk to someone in your family, your friends, sometimes the message that you give, you say something, you write something, but the person gets get other thing, gets something totally
Oh.
different that you said, that you write. And it's like Lucas said, depends of the intonation. Sometimes it's more likely to happen when you when you type a message. People tend to get the wrong in the wrong way. When you, even when you mistakenly type in the caps look, people try
Oh.
to think the yell at me. Are you yell at me? And you are, oh no, I'm mistaken. And it depends of the intonation. I think you need to clarify something with this person. Um, try to establish try to strike a conversation about this message that I send you. You understand, and why, what you understand, what's your take on of this message that I send you, this email that I send you. And in this way, you can understand the other perspective, the other point of view. And sometimes even the person understand the other intonation, the wrong. Humans tend to understand the wrong intonation. So people understand the wrong intonation, and you need to I forget the synonym of the clarifying, but you need to really talk about in this, not try not to avoid this subject. In sometimes the people
Oh.
don't talk with you. People get the wrong way and they stay in this understanding of the wrong way. And you need to establish, you need to talk, you need to um start this conversation. You need to be the first to talk to the other person.
Mm.
And um I forgot the word of the that I'm trying to say, but speak and explain more your message, your what the people what you try to get across with this message, this email. I think it's the best approach. You try to explain more, put in more details to not have a lot of misunderstandings. And I think it's you need to put in the someone's shoes to try to understand what they get of your message. But we also need to be I think it's sensible. I don't know, it's sensitive, sensible. I confuse these words, but I think it's sensible. You need the words that you need to be aware of of your surroundings. I think it's sensible. I confuse these words, but it's you perceive your environment. You notice your
Yes.
environment.
Yes, I totally agree, Bruna. And do you have some friends that you need to speak in a different way? Like you need to be sweet to talk some specific friends because the others will say, "Oh, Bruna is so rude." What do you think? Do you have this problem with your friends or not? They really know you.
Um, yes, sometimes I have this problem, but not in my personal life. In my
Okay.
professional life, because some people are more, I don't know if sensible is the word that I'm trying to
Emotional,
say.
maybe.
What?
Maybe emotional, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. People are more emotional, and I'm more rational. So
Oh my
people,
gosh.
oh, you look at me in the different way, and I was like, oh my gosh. And people, oh, you say good morning the different way. And people are really emotional, and you need to establish this rapport with these your colleagues, and in general people are different, so you need to different rapport for the each people, each person. So someone is more emotional, someone is more rational. You need to establish the balance with your rapport, but to be yourself too. To continue to be yourself, to continue to be honest, transparent, and you need to choose when you gonna what you're gonna say, when you're gonna say it, in what situation you say something. I think you need to be aware of this situation.
Good, good. I totally agree, Bruna. Hello, guys. You are back. How was the conversation? Have you heard about this rapport before or no? Was totally new. How was Lucas for you? Lucas Correa this time.
Oh, thank you, Camila. I heard about this word in selling environment,
Oh,
in selling
yes.
business, but we talked about it in a more open meaning, right? As in relationships in our daily life. So it was very nice, very nice. And my room was I was with nice guys in my room, so it was a nice conversation.
Nice, nice. Thank you, Lucas. And how was for you, Andrea? Is the first time that you heard about rapport or not?
Yes, it was the first time that I heard about this word, and I think it was really interesting. We had a good time. I love it. I hope the guys have loved it too. And it was interesting to talk about, I don't know, because everybody here knows how to behave in different places, in different environment, and it's really important to share. Like, I love it.
Yeah, good. Here in the immersion, this happens a lot, right? We need to
Yeah.
create a report this every day here in an immersion. So I think it's important to talk about it. Good. Thank you, Andrea. And how was for you, Wanda? What do you think? Have you heard about this before, report or not?
Never. The
Oh,
first time,
good.
and it was really good to build my vocabulary.
Good.
And thank you for bringing for us this subject. It was really interesting to talk about and open our mind. And yeah, I get thinking about many many kinds of pieces of our conversation. Thank
Good.
you.
Good to know, Wanda. Sorry, guys. I need to split the rooms because I love you. I would like to know about your opinion, but we are in a huge group, so maybe the next time. But thank you, Wanda. And how was for you, Catherine? Have you heard about this before, Rapport or not?
No, I never. I have to ask to ask help for Google, because I didn't know the meaning. But the conversation was awesome. I didn't know Lucas, but it was a pleasure to talk to him. And Wanda and Andrea is always good the conversation.
Nice, nice. Guys, I put the link here from the survey. I think everyone knows how it's work. You can share your opinion if you like this immersion or not. If you can, or if you have a desire to speak about different topics in the future, you can share your opinion. And I'm gonna share with you guys a short link from YouTube that help us to speak correctly rapport, because I know this is a difficult word. So if you want to try to make your spelling better, so I put here, it's a short video. So if you want to know more in the future how to use that, and was a pleasure, guys, to spend this time with you. I think we can create a rapport here, a different way to speak with the others. And I would like to wish you a great Sunday. Enjoy your family, friends. Was a pleasure to see. Look, thank you, Brizola. Bruna, was a pleasure. Lucas, it's good to see you here again. Andrea, it's always a pleasure. Wanda, oh, I miss you. And Catherine, was a pleasure to see you here. And see you soon, guys, in another time here in the immersion, okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Okay,
Camila.
thanks.
Bye bye,
Bye.
guys.